You might ask yourself, why should I make dua? Ask Allah for something. When deep down I know it won't happen, it's a question many have asked, especially in moments of despair. Let's dive into this and uncover why that thinking is far from the truth. Imagine someone you love is diagnosed with a terminal illness. The doctors have given up hope, the situation seems final, and yet you're still making dua, begging Allah for a miracle. Some might say, what's the point? But the truth is, there's a powerful reason behind every dua you make. Allah knows what we don't. He is the creator of everything, and only He holds the keys to the future. As believers, we trust in the unseen, and part of that trust means calling out to Allah with full conviction, even when things seem impossible, because nothing, absolutely nothing, is impossible for Him. Allah hears every single dua. There's no doubt about that. But whether He gives you exactly what you ask for, when you ask for it, that's where His divine wisdom comes in. Sometimes what we want isn't what's best for us. Allah knows this. And because of His immense love for us, He gives us what we need, not always what we want. Take a moment to think, have you ever heard stories of people who were told they only had days or weeks to live, yet years later they're still with us thriving? That's the power of Allah at work. He loves it when you call out to Him with unwavering hope, even when everything seems lost. That hope you carry is an act of worship that can bring you rewards, not just in this life, but in the hereafter as well. So if you're asking Allah for something, know this: He either gives it to you right away, He delays it for a reason, or He replaces it with something far better than you ever imagined. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, knows what's best. Sometimes He keeps something special waiting for you in the hereafter that will completely blow your mind. And here's something incredible sometimes. Your dua can even divert a harm you never saw coming. You may have asked for something else entirely, but that heartfelt plea to Allah turned away a hardship that was headed your way. Allah's mercy works in ways we can't always comprehend. You might be asking for a spouse, a job, wealth, health, but Allah, in His love for you, is blessing you in ways you haven't even realized. The key is to never stop calling out to Him no matter what. Even when the world tries to steal your hope, keep asking Allah. He is the one who cures, who sustains, who provides. But here's a vital reminder: while we hope and pray for the best, we should always be prepared for any outcome, trusting that Allah's plan is greater than our own. Now, let's talk about something we all experienced: the pandemic. Many asked, why should we make dua for this to end, when it seems endless, but how do you know it won't end suddenly, just as it started? We must continue to pray, continue to ask, because the outcome is in Allah's hands. If He hasn't given us what we asked for yet, know that our dua is never wasted. You are only gaining by calling out to Him. You might even wonder why we keep praying for world peace when it seems impossible. But let me tell you, by asking Allah for peace, He grants us peace within ourselves, within our families, and most importantly, eternal peace in the hereafter. When you make dua, sometimes Allah gives you blessings you didn't even know you needed. It's those moments when you'll look back and realize that the very thing you were hoping for brought you blessings in ways you never expected. So keep making dua. Never lose hope. Even if the world tells you it's pointless, remember, having hope in Allah is an act of worship in itself. Trust in His plan. Prepare for the worst, but always hope for the best. Lastly, if you've gained anything from this reminder, I kindly ask you to keep my late parents in your prayers. May Allah grant them Jannah and shower His endless mercy upon them.